Hi ladies, thank you for coming into this event. I'm so excited to have been asked to pop in and talk to you. My name is Kate Linehan, I'm one of the UK leaders, and I've been asked to show you how to apply and remove our amazing nail wraps. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about my journey with Jamberry and how I joined and why I joined, just so you know a little bit and a different story, because we've all got different stories on here. Let me just remove these comments because they're going to really distract me because I'm nervous enough as it is. So I joined Jamberry on launch day, actually, when it first came to the UK. And that was in April of 2016. I joined not to have a business. I even told my friends and family I'm not having a business, which seems amazing to me now. But I'd seen a Facebook advert just about the wraps, these wraps. I couldn't paint my nails at the time, which I really can now. Look at my amazing nails now. And I also couldn't afford to go to a salon. I didn't have the money for manicures or gels or anything, and I didn't have the childcare. So I just had naked nails, and I hated it because I always used to have pretty nails before I got married and had kids and money went elsewhere. And when I saw that Facebook advert, I just thought, well, the kit's worth more than the investment, and I could have pretty nails. I don't need childcare. I do it at home. It's affordable, so there's nothing to lose. So I joined 5 minutes after launch, under a sponsor actually I didn't know, and I got my kit. I ignored all the business stuff. I put my nail wraps on and off I went, really happy with them. And I got comments on them. I thought, oh, they are nice. Maybe I could just try and sell enough to earn back the cost of the kit. And I did, really quite quickly. So then I thought, well, that was easy. That fitted around everything I'm doing with my family and so on. Maybe I could sell a few more and cover the cost of my purchases because I liked most of the catalogue, and I did that too. But one of those ladies who was buying from me, she wanted to join in the fun. And so she joined and I became a leader, and that was it. I've now been with Jamberry, as I say, for nearly 2 years, and I absolutely love it. It fits around what I do as a wife and a mother, all the kids' activities, and I'm also a full-time childminder because I choose when I'm going to work. So I can make it fit, even on those really manic busy weeks. It fits around because I can decide what I'm doing and when I'm doing it. But the thing I hadn't appreciated when I bought that kit, and that's what I wanted to share with you, was I hadn't realised how much I'd lost me. I'd lost Kate. It sounds silly, but I hadn't realised. Just by putting everybody else's needs first, which is fine, that's great. You want to put your kids first. You want to put your husband first. You know, I was doing volunteering work and so on, I still am. But I put everybody else first and I never made time for myself. And what Jamberry has done for me is I make that time. Jamberry is my fun time because I've made so many amazing friends doing this. I've had to learn new skills doing this, so it's exciting learning all the new different things. I've got an amazing team. I love my team. So in doing this, I get more from doing this because it's found me, and I've grown as a person, and I've got my confidence back. And I'm still learning and growing. It carries on and meeting new people. But for me, the main thing is the confidence. And to sum it up, before I joined and bought that kit, I wasn't taking any photos with my family or my children. None. There's no evidence of me existing because I didn't want to be in front of the camera. And now I'm here live talking to you. That's how much Jamberry has helped me grow and build my confidence. So that's enough about me because I don't like talking about me. That's enough confidence for now. And now I'm going to get back to the nail wraps, our amazing nail wraps, which is what started it for me. So with our nail wraps, basically this is how they come in a sheet, and each sheet you have 2 pedicures and you have 4 accent nails and you have 2 manicures, and each wrap you cut it in half and it does 2 nails. And as you can see, I've removed two of my favourite manicure just so I can show you. But each one you cut in half and it does 2 nails. You could do all accent nails, you could do all manis or all pedis, it's up to you, but you can use it however you want to use it. But you've got lots of options, and usually 4 applications if you're not doing all accents, 4 applications in each sheet. So it's really good value for money. Now, how do you apply these nail wraps? Super easy, but you just got to do it really carefully. You need heat and you need pressure and no grease. They're the 3 main things: heat, pressure and no grease. So what you have to do is you have to remove your cuticles. I've already done this, so I'm not going to show you how to do it. We do have cuticle remover, which is amazing. But as I've already done it, I'm not going to show you how to do it. But you remove your cuticles first. And you get a file and you'd shape your nail. I've done that as well, as you can see. You shape your nail because the wrap applies onto your nail and it doesn't extend it. So it applies onto your nail. So you've just got to make sure your preparation is really good. As with many other things, the preparation is really key. If you prepare your nail brilliantly, then you are going to have an amazing application, and your nail wraps can last up to 2 weeks on your fingers and 6 weeks on your toes, which is amazing. So we've removed our cuticles, we've shaped our nail, and we need to remove the grease. Now we have our wrap prep cleanser, so I'm just going to pop that on. And you can't see me down here because my desk is a mess, so I've hidden everything from you. Oh, there we go. Right, so you just literally, it's a pump action, put a little bit on and just degrease your nail. You can hear it squeaking. That's how degreased it is, but it is still nice to your nail. It's not going to harm your nail in any way. There we go. The reason we degrease our nail is because the wraps, the adhesive on the wrap is affected by oil. So if you don't degrease your nail, and also if you place the wrap onto the skin around your nail, on either side of your nail or on the area of your cuticle, then it will lift. It will lift around the edges, which is really annoying. It will lift around the edges because they're producing oils, and so they're affecting the adhesive. So it's ready. The next thing you have to do, I'm going to show you this sheet, is you've got to work out which wrap fits on your finger nail, so it's not on the skin and it's not on the cuticles. Now I know, because I've done this a few times, that this one here fits. So you'd literally just put your finger there underneath the wrap and work out which one fits. Check that it's not going to go on the cuticle area, it's not going to go on either side of your nail. You can have a little gap, it doesn't matter, it won't show when you've got the nail wrap on. Okay, so once you've worked out which one fits, and here's one I prepared earlier, sound like Blue Peter. So I've got a different one. So you literally have to, oh, it's really awkward doing it backwards. You have to get your wrap. So I've put an orange stick underneath. You need to cut it in half. So get your wrap and cut it in half. There's the wrap. I'm using an orange stick because I don't want to touch the back, the sticky side of the wrap, because then the oils in my fingers are going to affect the adhesive. So again, heat, pressure, no grease, yeah? Now, I've got the wrap sitting there. Now, there are different ways of applying wraps. Personally, because I don't know why, I cannot put it on my nail straight the first time. I just can't. I put the wrap onto my fingernail and then I heat. But some people, they prefer to heat the wrap first and then lay it onto the nail. It doesn't matter. It's whatever works for you. The main thing is heat, pressure, no grease. So I'm just going to put this onto my nail in the right position, hopefully. I bet it goes on straight first time. Now I'm doing this for you. Let's have a look. Yeah, it did. Typical. Anyway, I just popped it onto my nail, just lightly. I've just dabbed it on the top just to make sure it stays on there while I heat it. So you need a heater. This is our mini heater. Just turn it on. Just folds down. You can pack it away into like a cosmetics case. There we go. Just let that warm up a little second. So I've got the wrap in position. Now I need the heat. And once I have the heat, then I need the pressure. Right, so that's warm. Okay, so just a few seconds. I put that in front of there. And that's all I need. Now you need the pressure. I take my thumb on the centre of the wrap and I press it down the centre. I then press the wrap onto my nail at the cuticle edge, and then I press down one side and I press down the other. Heat and pressure. That's it. Let me just have a look, see what I'm doing. Now, if you get any wrinkles, just a couple of seconds and just smooth them out. You can use a cuticle pusher over your nail, and the idea is just basically to make sure that your nail wrap is completely sealed onto the surface of your nail. Not on the skin, not on the cuticle, completely sealed. And you press quite hard. Now I'm pressing quite firmly, I'm not tickling it. So that is now sealed onto my nail. If you can see it, I'm a bit close. There we go. Is that better? Once you've done that, you need to file off this excess. And to do that, you just get your nail file, a normal nail file. Now you need to just file downwards in this direction, 90 degrees, downwards, straight downwards. Don't go up and down, don't go side to side, it splits the layers of the wrap. So just go down against the edge of your own nail. Like that, just to remove the excess. If you've got short nails, you can also use clippers. Just got that little edge there. Done. Ooh, hang on, where's the camera? There. I hope you can see that. Done. So if you've got really short nails, then you could use your nail clippers. I would recommend that you seal it onto your nail and then just take a little tiny slither of your actual nail with it. That creates a seal on the edge of your nail. But with anything other than very short nails, just literally use your nail file and take off the excess in a downwards 90-degree angle like that. Yeah? That is now done. It's no drying time, no smudging, no chipping. It's done. It's that quick. So can you imagine how fast it is to do all of your fingers? Super, super fast. Now, let's move that out of the way. How do you remove it? Just as easy. So, let's move all that out of the way. We have wrap remover. Again, it comes in a lockable pump action bottle. You don't need very much at all. But we also do the remover in wipes as well. So they're like cotton pads. They're basically like these, soaked in the remover. So really handy if you're traveling. I personally use a makeup brush. Now, everybody has different ways of doing it, and you'll find your way to do this. Some people pour the wrap remover into a little pot and they just soak their fingers. Some people use the cotton pads. I personally use an old makeup brush. So what do we do? Let me just unlock this. Oops. Let's just, whoop, I've locked it again. Honestly. Let's get a little bit in the top here. There we go. Right, so I soak my brush, I literally just soak my brush in a little tiny bit of the wrap remover. That seal that you've lovingly created with the wrap on your nail, you have to break that seal so you can get the remover underneath. So all I do is I just run the nail from my other hand just along one side, not at the cuticle end, down one side. Now look, you see I've put this on so well. It doesn't want to come off. So you just break the seal, just lift a very tiny little bit at the edge. And then I get my brush soaked in remover, and I just put that underneath that lifted edge, just pushing gently as the adhesive gives up and releases its stickiness. I just push that brush, I hope you can see this, I just push that brush underneath. Very little remover is needed, Look, it's already coming off. It comes off in one piece. There, that was it. Done. There's my nail. Perfect condition, and I'm always wearing wraps. They don't damage your nails, and our remover doesn't contain acetone, so it's also not going to dry your nails. It's also good for your nails. So ladies, I hope that helped, and if you have any questions at all, please do put them underneath. I've removed your comments so I can't see them because I would find that far, far too distracting. But please do pop any comments at the bottom if you have any questions at all, and myself or any of the other leaders will be more than happy to help you or answer you, or indeed the person that invited you in here. But I really hope that you enjoy the rest of this opportunity event this weekend, and all the different lives and the posts and so on that we've got going on. And I really also hope to meet you and see you in and around Jamberry if you decide that you would like to join in all the fun. So thank you so much, ladies, for your time. I hope this has helped, and it was lovely to meet you. Bye.